Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome back to today's video. This one is a Happy Mail yarn swap. Come on, let's go and see what I got. Okay, so a good few weeks ago now, I was contacted by Cheeky Dinky, and she said to me, Poppy, I've got hold of some yarn that I really think you would find interesting. Can I send it to you, please? And I was like, well, to be honest, babe, I'd rather trade. What are you looking for? What do you need for finishing projects or something like that? And she said, well, to be honest, babe, I would happily take any yellow yarn you have, because she uses it to make something for charities. She makes flowers and then donates them to a local charity. So I'm like, right, I'm in there. Let's see if I can find some yellow floating around this room. So I did. I raided the box under the cupboard, showed her the colours that I had, and she went, could all that one and that one, please? So I said, yeah, not a problem. So they went in an envelope, and the envelope sat on the side here for quite a while. I am a bad poppy. It had actually been put in a bag with an order, but the order still hasn't gone through. So I was like, yeah. So a couple of days ago, hubby went up to the office, and we had a package turn up in my name, which isn't normal. But I'd given Dinky that address, because at that point my husband was up there daily and I was running backwards and forwards, never knowing if I was going to be in. So he messages me and says, I've got a package for you here. And I was like, okay. So he comes home, like, I get the package and I come on home, and here it is. But of course I can't show you the front, as it has his work address, and I can't show you the back because it has Dinky's address. Well, Dinky's is hidden inside because I had to open it just to double check it was what it was. Okay, so Dinky's now got her yarn. Hopefully it's a nice shade of yellow for her, and she's happily working away with it. And I'm going to get into this a very noisy package. Oh. Somehow. There we go, let's go that end. Okay, let's hide that under the camera so you can't see it. Now, of course, I know roughly what it is. So we got a little note here. It says, hi Angela, as promised, here is the yarn I showed on our chat. I hope it is suitable for dyeing. All the best, Jennifer, Dinky Crafts. So, okay, so what I should explain is Dinky got hold of this and she saw me and said, there we go, send it to you. Right, so I've got to be honest, I'm going to be putting gloves on. This isn't because of anything other than it's got wool content in it, and this girl is allergic to wool. So I'm going to risk one hand today. Right, so let's get in, pull it out and find out a little bit more about the yarn without sticking my glove to the package. Right, okay. Okay, that is strange. Okay, I think that's the one that Dinky undid. Yes. So let's get one of the nice, neat, rolled ones. Okay, so here we go. This is by Rowan. Let's take the label out for a second if I can. Yeah. So this yarn is by Rowan and it is a 4-ply, and I can't read the rest of it. But they're little 25-gram hanks. How cute are they? Now it has got some bits and pieces attached to it. So this is going to be quite fun for me to play around with and dye, because of course I'm trying to work out what dye method and what dyes I will use. Because with this, because it's a wool, I may be able to get away with using a food colouring or something like that. So there is going to need to be some research done. Now to me it does feel a little bit rough, but because that will be because of the wool content, which I think is probably 100%. I don't know. Give me a moment. I'm just going to enlarge this label. Right, okay, I can read it now. I took a photo close up. Oh, it's bad, isn't it? But that's because I've had to go back to my old glasses so that I don't end up with migraines. Right, okay, so this is saying that knitting needles are used are an 11-10 in UK and a 3 to 3¼ millimetre and a US 3. So I would assume that I'd be using a 3mm hook. Now these are 100% pure new wool. Oof. Which is why it's probably a little bit rough, and it will soften up in the wash. The length is 138 metres or 162 yards per hank. It's made by Rowan Yarns in UK. It's a UK yarn. Oh, that's the wrong one. Posh. UK yarn. And they are 25 grams. And the stitches are 26 to 28 stitches by 30 to 40 rows for your 10cm 4-inch square. Why am I turning my head when I was turning this the same way? Oh, one of them days, gang, one of them days. So yes, this is the yarn. It is a brown, it's got a brown tinge to it, as you can see here. So it's more brown than what I would normally play with. But to give it a go and to see how my hands will work with it, and whether I just end up having to wear gloves, it's a really lovely swap. So thank you ever so much, Dinky. You are an absolute superstar. And I've got a few to play with as well. She did say she was very lucky. It was a charity shop find. That is amazing for a charity shop find. So that is it for me for today. It was literally just to show you this because this is what we had agreed with the swap. Dinky got hers to me really quickly, and she had to wait quite a while for mine, so apologies there, Dinky. Fingers crossed it won't put you off attempting another trade at a later point. Right, that is it for me for today. I hope to see you all really soon. So please remember, stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye everybody.